gone to the electric company. Oh, my lights are shut off. But here go my baby Ab.
Really wasn't in danger of being eliminated. And
say, our side or tell the truth.
Isn't it so cute?
Y'all didn't see me.
You had a date, a group date. They did not show.
in that for real
interaction at all.
Never.
It was really them having conversations and then them choosing just to show like facially.
Okay. And that's no shade, no shade. So I think you need to do this, you need to do that. And I'm like, I live my life great. Like I'm a great
but it's real quick. So we're doing real quick.
With that scene and everything, of course there was a lot of stuff that was cut out.
Love that. I love
You're
that.
not communicating with them. So that's when I said that
whatever you want. When you're in the
a lot of things happening.
I need an acting job or something. They gotta give me something for that, right?
Like, go back to high school. I don't have time for these bullshit ass things.
Alignment. And then coming on screen.
Do you remember taking this picture and some dude pulls up
saying my opinion, and then I was
she's gonna try to come back and she's gonna be like, I would have
you never give us. I think you did give us an amount the last time I spent.
You can either find a location and go pick up the product.
No, I don't mean like that. I mean like he was just like, no.
Because she did know. Of course, we got.
You hold me down if you like my people and you really and not really
because we have to look at it like
some stuff could be happening with David and Leah. We was like, oh,
okay. So and
this to me is my favorite cast. Not to offend anybody else, but
say it's something about her. I can't put my finger. We never thought we do, and we did it, and we made it. And
like we said too, they probably didn't. Well, I don't. Well, okay, I
find it. Well, it was cute and what was funny. It's
y'all be nice. If you can scroll up for me,
watching reality show, since people of color
and not be there. So everybody is different. I'm dating him too. I don't think she knew he kissed me. So that day,
first Miami season.
Happen over the course of film. Yeah.
About each cast,
my HBCU, Alabama A&M homecoming.
Yes.
Hold on, let me add my cheek. Let's see. Hopefully I can hear me. Can you hear me? You got frozen. What's up, pretty?
Hey, Kamisha.
Hey, mama. Give us a quick recap. I'm soaking my feet. So do a quick recap while I go get my bucket. Go.
Lord, I only got about a 10-second recap. The episode really was a bunch of wham, blah, blah, blah. What's the child named Kobe? Don't want to run the gym. Please just tell your husband. I don't know. The only part of this episode was the Bible study that I care about, where we finally get a showdown between who is actually lying. Do we care? Why is this even a topic of conversation? We get to see a lot of men act like F boys and B boys. And I'm only saying that because it's not enough time for I could let loose a curse word. And that was the episode, really.
Okay. So yeah, I do want to get into the church meeting, hallelujah. And I do also want to get to sisters coming together to have a conversation just to argue.
That's pretty
the whole thing.
It. Everyone came together just to argue.
Yeah, literally the whole entire episode was everybody got together just to argue. I do not have Raven Haley. I do not remember. Not gonna be funny. I watched it while I was at work. The very beginning. I know a lot of the very beginning. No, I do remember. I'm so sorry. So Christina having a conversation with Anthony. Let me tell you something. Me watching that, I was with Christina. Like, that's my man. You know what I'm saying? My dude or whatever. And you're sitting here like, just acting like you know everything's taking over. And my thing is, Christina was making sense, in my opinion. Now, why are you worried about an argument that had nothing to do with you? Now, the argument that we had between my husband, myself, and Russell and Kobe, and name brought up maybe, I don't know, some kind of way you were brought in it. In this circumstance, there was nothing to do with him and Dr. LaToya. I'm trying to understand, you didn't go to the party. You was all on Russell's side. It's like you just, I'm sorry, you just running behind Russell. I'm so sorry. I feel like you are running behind Russell, is what I feel like. And I also feel like that Real talk, Christina was calling his ass out. Like, why in the world all this extra stuff you got to do with it? Sir, what's the issue? You're sitting here trying to run a whole music thing with food. This is for somebody else. Brandon, I thought was a producer. When all the couples introduced, I did not remember them saying Anthony and Brandon, music producers. This dude got a whole company where he is grooming stars to be a star, whatever, young star, whatever you want to call it. You know, and I just feel like even the last episode with him and the boy was talking to a little friend, the friend to the show, whatever his name is, Rock, whatever. I feel like you trying to take over then. It's like you have some kind of thing. You keep on swearing up and down. When somebody put down, care about it. Anthony says that every episode. If this is what it is, you ain't gotta tell me every time. Go ahead. I thought I went around. Go ahead.
I don't understand if you care about Russell and Kobe so much. Why are you sitting in front of Brandon and Christina and not at Kobe's 30th birthday party? Like, if you care about them so much. And then let's get to Dr. Latoya. Dr. Latoya doesn't like mess. She doesn't like instigators. She doesn't like drama, but she's married to Anthony, the one who's creating it all on the show. Because at first I thought it was Brandon, but no, it's Anthony.
Look,
and so you have this disdain for all of this stuff, but you laying in the bed next to it just make it fast forward quite a lot this episode.
Oh. Lee,
I don't feel bad. Because I fell asleep on this. I fell asleep on the episode 3 times, watched it 3 times, and I woke up at the same person crying. But it's okay.
What's your this whole episode? Not like Anthony, but he made me so mad.
You was cutting in and out. You said what now?
Did you hear me?
What she say? Kiss my teeth? No, you were cutting in and out.
I said, I know. I said Anthony made me so mad. I wanted to know your thoughts about that because he made me so mad this episode. Like I usually like Anthony a lot. I defend Anthony a lot, but he was tripping.
This episode, these men was sassy, was they not? Like Anthony, Anthony is king sassy because I don't know what the point of him sticking his nose in somebody else's business. The entire episode, like all of the business that he was in, had nothing to do with him. Like even all the way down. Like even all the way down to this little quote unquote Bible study, he don't even have no artist to present on this showcase. So why are you here? In the words of Joshua, why is you here?
Oh, look, when Christina was getting together, I wasn't mad at it. I was like, bro, if you don't calm down, she's like, I'm confused. You know, what's the issue? You talking about all this crap. You are the woman. You going sis. Don't call me sis with an attitude. No, sir, don't do that. We're not doing that at this table. You're not gonna check my man, me or anything. So I don't like all this back and forth. She held him. I'm talking about the back and forth. All the behind the scenes stuff I didn't like.
She had valid points. However, she's still in the wrong.
About what?
Well, because this whole situation of them going to the little Coney Island spot has to do with the whole issue that she had with Kobe on the last episode or the episode before last or whatever. So she's still in the wrong because she still ain't apologized or talked to Kobe or anything like that. She had valid points to Anthony, but she was still wrong. She's still wrong.
Her points to Anthony, yes. Now, the Kobe situation, I go back and forth on that a lot because I told you this last time. It's like for me, she's a mentor. I don't think, now for me, I don't care. I don't want people shouting around me. I'm not saying she doesn't, but maybe there's more behind it about the brand. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I agree 100% how she came at Anthony. And I don't like the fact that, no. I get why Russell disinvited them. He didn't invite them because he was coming at his wife. And, he said, I beat the brakes off of you, I'll break your bones, or whatever he said. It was a normal response to me.
I agree.
Who will come for my wife? Baby boom. It's a wrap.
What they say, it's up.
It's up and it's stuck. Kim Chi, what you gotta say, Mama?
I I'm ready to fast forward past that part. I don't care. Anthony, mind your business. I'm still stuck on why are you here? That's all, Chris. If I was Christina, that's all I would say. Why are you here? If you care about that couple so much, why are you here in my face? This has nothing to do with you. Go celebrate that child's birthday if you care about her so much. And I would have left. I know production probably told them they couldn't leave, but I wouldn't have sat there and argued with you.
That's for damn sure.
I know one thing, Brandon. I'm gonna give Brandon this though. When he was checking Anthony, like I'm being honest, I was like, Brandon, you better. I said, you better, Anthony, because Brandon was so chill about it. Tell me, you got your papa's money. He was going in. What have you done, sir? We still trying to figure out what you do. I was like, damn.
Well, somebody in the comments said that he lived off of his parents' money and his wife's money.
Brandon said that. Brandon said you got Brandon said it. He said that's your father's money. That fool got so. That's why when Russell grabbed him, he got so triggered by that when he said that. Brandon didn't even move. He didn't miss a beat. He said in the same spot. The tone was the same. What'd you say, bro? Get my cheek.
Can we just jump there because the beginning part of the episode is fast forward.
That's fine. Go ahead. We right there anyway. Go ahead.
Can we start step one? Step number one. I don't forgot your name, Miss Publicist, but unless you were talking to Anthony about giving Christina a contract for this wine, why are you even bringing up Brandon and Christina's name at another client meeting? They name shouldn't come up. That's step one. Now, I'm going to assume you was talking business, so I'm going to let you live. But step two, I don't care what you might have thought Brandon told you about this lady in the past. I could curse. You a bitch for even coming up saying, he don't even rock with you like that. I don't even know. Sir, I don't know anybody who want to take their good money in the city of Detroit where there's thousands of publicists and pick the one they don't rock with to do the business with. So, Anthony, you sound a fool. You sound like a bitch. Ooh. And I just couldn't get over like you on the phone calling people. Well, so-and-so said they don't rock with you, so I don't know why you even over there. Sir, mind the business that pay you. And I feel like that's why you got so much time, because you don't have nobody paying you. You worried about your wife paycheck, because that's her wine company anyway. Okay, Miss Brittany, you were step one, but I'm gonna give you a pass. But go find somebody to give you a paycheck and mind that business, because you're doing too much right here. Now, I got a whole lot more to say, but I want to hear what everybody else got to say too.
Erica, hold on, Libra. Erica, we just jumping right into the church thing. Lee's gonna go and then I want to hear from you, Erica. Go ahead, Lee.
Erica can go.
Okay, go ahead, Erica. Go ahead, baby.
Okay.
Hallelujah. Go ahead. Praise him. We're gonna argue all day.
I didn't hear them quote a single verse. Y'all said a little prayer at the end, but y'all said this Bible study, but got straight to the mess.
Let me tell you, people got to hold you back. The devil was in the place, wasn't it? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I was confused. I think everyone brought their Bibles, but that's kind of where the study seemed to end. I was like, is just a general sort of bitch session or whatever. Back to what Kiss My Cheeks was saying. So the whole thing with Brittany and the publicist, I think it was messy on all sides. Like, I think Brandon, he obviously said whatever he said. Anthony, yeah, because to me, I said this last week, Brandon and Christina are the same person. They are constantly twisting what is said. They're constantly twisting what they say to run whatever narrative they're running at that moment. And whatever discussion was had, maybe Anthony didn't really want Brittany to be the publicist for the, this project that they're doing. I'm not really clear, but Brandon backed down way too quick. Oh, now he don't remember what he says anymore? Well, of course you don't remember what you say when you lie, because the truth is the truth. Either you down for the girl or you're not. You know what I'm saying? Now you may have said it, but you don't. So yeah, okay. So Brandon always, I don't think Brandon and Christina have a loose relationship with the truth. Because Brittany sat there and she said, "Nah, they didn't tell us anything. He didn't really tell me anything about Russell." And then now you use that as a reason to go and call Russell and be like, she said something, when she clearly said in the footage I saw that no, he didn't mention anything about Russell. So, she kind of rearranged that, which she's done in other discussions where we're like, are we watching the same show, the same footage? Like, rewind the tape, producers. So, but that being said, Brittany should have been like, I just want to make sure our relationship is good. She don't need to rehash who said what said, because it's all third party now. And if you out here trying to get your money, if they sign it in the checks, you representing Christina. Maybe Brandon don't like you.
And who cares? Does the check clear?
Thank you. Is the check cleared? Christina's your client anyway. So if Brandon don't like you, maybe he don't like you. Like he don't like a lot of people. So, he's two-faced all day. So, okay.
Wow.
But go ahead, Lee.
It's the new sound effects for me.
I know you like that, girl. Once I get my sister beat, y'all be cussing like a mug. Anyway, I will say this. Girl, I'm working on it too. The one thing I'm going to say honestly is that whole situation in the church, the Bible, all of that, I still stand on it. Brandon was a G with that. I think Anthony was, and I know he's a emotional person. Sometimes when you respond emotional, like he got so loud so quick. And like I said, for me, I believe Brandon. I wasn't even there. Just because they react, I don't know why. I feel like the Anthony put on that because I don't even understand the purpose. Just like people on Chica saying, this is a whole business meeting. Why are we saying who like who? Check yes or no. This is about a check a coin business. What are we talking about here? Why are you talking to other people? You don't want these people to grow because you're mad? It's like this is a popular group, and y'all think that Russell and Kobe are the popular. You want to you word that. Dr. Latoya, ma'am, you are trying to act like you're Switzerland, but you picked this side. So don't be tripping and be upset that Christine is pissed off. I'd be pissed off at Latoya more than I would be at Kobe. I do think that she should have called Kobe. She should have got on the phone and called that girl. And I also understand why Kobe's mad. You said to call my husband. Like, what? Ma'am, you know my number. I'm supposed to be your mentee. Why are you calling my husband? Okay, did y'all hear what I said? I said, that I didn't like when she said that you should say you call my husband. That was a good question. Why did you call her husband?
I don't really get into that whole calling my husband thing because he got a number for a reason.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, you just cutting in and out just a little bit though.
Hello, can y'all hear me?
Yes.
I hate this freaking internet. Okay. Said that when she said don't call my husband. That was the part for me. Because why would you call her husband and not call her? That's so weird.
I think it's more the point you call my husband with this mess. Like you call my husband with some foolishness.
It's weird.
I'm trying to talk about money. I'm trying to talk about opportunity. And you over here talking about who like we in kindergarten. Like, I don't care nothing about that. Can we collab or not? So obviously your phone worked because you could call my husband number. So I'm with Kobe on this 100%. Like, ma'am, just tell me no. You ain't got to tell me no in person. Just tell me no. Maybe we could work together another time, because all of this is it's too much. It's too much over nothing.
Exactly.
Wait,
and
I understand that.
I had was she said, yeah, I want to talk to you face to face. Oh, and then she was like, oh, am I supposed to call you when Kobe wants to call? But you got time to call my man? You got time to call my husband?
Y'all ain't even tell me. Y'all know I be tired.
Yes.
Help us this out.
I told my husband this face to face.
Secretary.
Because see, last week she was on the my husband ain't come home, I can't call anybody thing. But now it's but you could call about some mess. So it's like, I agree with you, Erica. Christina and Brandon lie to be lying, but I'm with Kamisha on the Anthony thing. I think Anthony made that up.
I do.
Anthony made. What do you think Anthony made with
He
her?
lied. I feel like he lied. Look,
I
what
think
he said.
Anthony
The whole
lied
thing is
about
this.
that. He said he don't fool with y'all. I think Anthony lied about that because Anthony is a liar too. Like, just because those two are liars don't mean Anthony is innocent. He lied too.
The reason why I think that Anthony is lying, it's something. It's something. But it's something with Anthony and Brandon. I don't know if Anthony is trying to step on Brandon's toes because he's having a moment. And no shade, like I said, I love Anthony, but he seems a bit like a spoiled child. He got so upset at his wife's family. Lee, what are you doing? Moving the furniture, ma'am? I
Sorry.
think
I was putting dishes in the dishwasher. I'm sorry.
Okay. No, you could. When he got so upset with his wife and the family and pretty much blamed everybody for not supporting him, I understand his emotion, but it was like a tantrum. I think to me. And then he did the same tantrum again when he said, "You live off your father and your wife and everything." No, I don't. You don't know that. It's $1 million. All of that. It's like, bro, damn. It just, and you saw Brandon didn't move. You look at people's body language. To me, Brandon did not shake nothing. I don't care how much he yelled and all the things. And Russell grabbed him. That fool didn't move. Yeah, okay, Ann, you ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? He was just saying, by the fact, I believe Brandon. I feel Anthony was doing way too much. He was.
Well, so I agree in terms of Anthony shouldn't be talking to Brittany about Russell. If it's his publicist, I don't know why you talking to her about Brandon or Christina. I mean, Brittany is messy. She shouldn't be talking. Shouldn't be cross talking between her clients.
She's very unprofessional to me. She is very unprofessional. I agree. Yes, it is.
Two, I agree. Anthony, I've said every week he's been a bitch boy every week, so he's still a bitch boy this week. I agree with that. The only reason why I don't think he is lying on Brandon is because just like last week when Brandon was, "Oh, okay, I'm wrong to Russell," and then in the confessional, "Nah, I stand on it." Well, no, the same way he did then. Now all of a sudden, well, if I did say it, Brandon, did you say it or not? You know what I'm saying? If I did say it, I don't know what I said. Now I can't remember what I said. So to me, that's why I think Brandon said it. Period.
I think Brandon's a little off. I'm sorry. I think Brandon's a little off. I think Brandon struggles a little bit. I'm sorry. And he reminded me of the blonde of the family. I love Brandon, but he's just like cute.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, excuse me. On that tip, Brandon, yourself is not a word. That's not a word. It's yourself. It's
again, you are actually validating my point.
Just reading is fundamental. We got to go back. Go ahead. Sorry.
You're just validating everything I'm saying. I love Brandon, but I just think he's being honest, and I do think he was being confused. Anthony has a gift of gab. He is a gift. He talking you back and forth. He probably did confuse Brandon. I'm sorry. I'm being honest. I think that Anthony wants to stand by Russell. It's like he's trying to alienate Brandon and Christina for some reason, which is really odd. And he found he had an opening. When he saw they was having this, to me, I thought he sat back. They're arguing, something going on. I'm gonna say what I didn't want to say. I'm gonna be a producer of the show. I'll make the music. I'll do all this stuff. It's like trying to find yourself at this age. You're running out to Atlanta or for your family. You don't know what you're doing. Everybody has a career that they're set on. You're trying to find yourself on your dad and your wife's stuff. Like, I'm gonna keep it real. Your wife's money and your dad's money. If they used to just put the money down on your wife's thing, she disputes that. So I don't know. All I know is that I feel like you're trying to find yourself and you think Brandon, you want to be like him or something. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I can't find the adjective to describe. It's something there. I don't want to say jealous. I hate people use that word automatically, but it's like you're acting weird. You care about him so much, but doing so much against him, it's odd. I don't know. What do y'all think?
I think it's weird for him to be crying on a boat about nobody ever supporting him, but you've made $1 million. Like, sir, if you got that kind of money and that kind of ability to make money, what are you crying for? You should be sad. Somebody had to support you at some point in life for you to be a millionaire, self-made millionaire. So what are you crying? Anthony is a walking hypocrisy. Like, every week he'll say one thing and then he'll come back the next week to say something else that'll be like, but sir, I thought you was on this. So it's like, I just don't understand how LaToya is married to him, and he seems to be he acts out everything that she says she despises, and it's very confusing to me. But back to what you was talking about, I don't understand. I forgot my point because I had got mad real quick. But I do want to know what where Anthony got this money from, why he's so emotional and insecure when people say, but we don't know what you do. How about just tell us what you do? It's somebody like, Angie, I don't even know what you do. Okay, I'm an accountant. You know,
Right.
I work with numbers. That's what I do. Why can't you just tell people what you do so we aren't confused? I don't like
not that it's giving Tommy from Martin. You ain't got no damn job. What?
That's what it is. That's what it is. And I think he's highly insecure about that because he's always shouting out about what he has when people try to get him together. But I got $1 million. But I'm a boss. I got a business. You sitting at a table full of bosses. Like most people who have their life together and have a substantial amount of money in their bank, they don't walk around telling people how much they got in their bank. Only people who are insecure and don't have nothing in the bank do that. So
somebody, like, you know how you say you protest too much. Again, constantly saying, I care about you. I care about you. Why does that affirmation need to happen? You said you've known him for years. There's no need to say that. The people like y'all know I care about you. I don't have to tell y'all that. It's automatic. Y'all should know that. So I feel like you constantly are saying, well, I still care about you, but fool, you said he could only have 3 slots. This is his showcase. He has 10 artists. The other guy has 10. Where do you fit in the equation? Where are your artists, sir?
He told them they probably had the same artist, which I thought was hilarious. I'm like, how do y'all have the same artist? Like,
what
in
the Love and Hip Hop is going on? Because that was hilarious.
No, go ahead, finish, Lee.
Lee?
Oh, no, I was gonna say one thing about the artist was kind of almost going back to the thing with Brittany, like how you don't know who your artists are. How are your artists? How do you all have you don't know who the other managers are? Are you all? How many managers? You know what I mean? Like it doesn't even make sense. So, are you an agent? Are you a manager? What do you mean? So. That whole thing was kind of crazy. Now, one thing I didn't understand in terms of the numbers is that 25 artists on the lineup is a money grab, but 20 artists on the lineup is not a money grab. Like, make that make sense. But I do agree that 20 artists or 25 is too many if you're trying to do a showcase, because people not gonna sit there all night. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So you should have certain talent that you're sort of featuring, and they have enough time to actually see the talent. So especially depending on who's paying to come in and stuff, all those people. Yeah. So that does sound, I agree with the original concept that it's a money grab, because 20 or 25 is a lot for a showcase. And
that's fine, Erica. I agree with you. That's fine. But my whole thing with that is that why are you trying to jump in on the idea? Okay, hold on. Let me ask you a question. Who was the original idea for the showcase? Please tell me that. I thought it was Brandon.
Brandon.
So
it was Brandon's idea, and then what's his name? Anthony jumped in because he was doing that Make Detroit Great Again kind of situation with black men and things like that. So he jumped in on it, but that still don't give me an answer of how do you have artists like if you showcasing black fathers and black men in the community, how the hell did you get an artist?
And I thought originally it was Anthony and Bravo, and they were bringing Brandon in, because originally in the first episode, yeah, in the first episode, it was Brandon didn't have a showcase.
So remember when they was at it was the episode when they was at the club with Bravo, and they was Brandon was like, let's talk about my showcase or whatever. Bravo said he would host it here at the club, and then that's when old girl called talking about some, y'all must be looking at some booty shaking or something. That was that episode.
I remember.
Right, but I thought Anthony brought it to him in the first episode.
And then
she said she know.
Yeah.
And then
I knew who idea was.
And then at the skating rink, that's when Anthony said he wanted to bring in that make Detroit better again and all that other stuff with Black community and all that other stuff. Tell me if I'm wrong.
Because I thought the first episode, Brandon was like, "Oh, I look up to Anthony because he's been doing stuff or doing more."
Yeah,
and I think Anthony did bring Brandon in, right? But I think once he brought him in, he also then, whatever happened with Russell, shut him out. So when they're having the next meeting, they're like, "Oh, we did all this stuff and you weren't around." So that whole thing, I think, was originally messy. But because I think originally, and kind of like what Kamisha was saying, to me, their relationship they're like frenemies or something. Because in the beginning, Anthony was like, "Oh, ride or die Brandon." And, I'm trying to protect Brandon because Christina is keeping him back. And Brandon had this sort of like a feeling, he was admiring Anthony in the beginning because he, I guess, but nobody ever really said what Anthony has done. So he's still kind of Tommy-ish. And, but I think now in this episode, we see that they both had some underlying issues because I don't know. I have had friends in the past where I thought we were all tight and we have one argument and then they start mentioning stuff from 10, 15 years ago. And I'm like, "Oh, so you've been holding that against me this whole time." So, it's like, woo. And that's what we're seeing now, I think, with Anthony and with Brandon. So, Brandon.
Okay, hold on. I'm sorry. Kill my cheeks. Who is it?
It was Carlos King idea. He always got a lot.
What the hell?
You are wild.
I'm sorry, but where's the lie, though? Where is the lie?
Carlos a plan or something around every one of his seasons. Because to me, if it was Brandon's idea and you don't know what Anthony brings to the table, why would you ask him to be a part of your showcase? It doesn't make sense. It would make more sense
Definitely.
idea, and I mean for Anthony's idea, and reach out to Brandon.
Right, because Brandon got the talent and Anthony don't.
Right, so I feel like, if this is a scheme Todd came up with to bring us the bullshit, like Carlos.
Not Todd.
That's what they say in the comments. But this is Carlos's idea for them to work together.
The lies.
So this is what we get. But I really don't care. I really don't care. I hope we don't have to watch the showcase. That's what I'm hoping.
Girl, are you kidding me? The showcase is going to be
all I know is that
episode. We all know because that has to be in the book. So it's going to be the showcase. I'm telling you right now.
Look, I bet this showcase better be fire as hell. All I know is that everybody better be fire as hell. This better be a good ass showcase. I'm dragging it.
Oh, and be prepared to drag it. No, be prepared to drag it because it's gonna be a whole bunch. I can foresee the showcase being a hot ass mess right now. People's microphones ain't gonna be working. Lip sync ain't gonna be lip syncing.
No, not the Fisher Price.
Dance routines ain't gonna be. It's gonna be a hot ass mess. And then y'all, no offense to holding it into a nightclub at a nightclub, but y'all holding it at y'all's friend's nightclub. It ain't even a real performance venue because from what I could see, it looked like a regular nightclub in Atlanta.
It got a strip club a little bit. Oh, girl, booty was shaking.
There ain't no stage. I don't even know what the bar looked like. So, and how many people can actually fit in this venue? Because it sounds like it's only gonna be enough room for the 25 performers and the 4 people that were sitting on the couch talking about it.
Child, it's gonna be a hot. Well, I better get ready because I'm sure I'm gonna be dragging people. So just get ready, y'all. I'm sorry I made y'all happy today, but I gotta tell like it is. And this was a hot mess. And Anthony's a sit down somewhere.
Old girl who was in the booth, you better know how to hum a note on key, because if you sound a mess, I'm gonna be on Christina's side. Like, you in the studio risking our marriage for this.
Come on now. Come on.
That's all I know. I better
Say
hit
some
real
talk.
What did you all think about now? Brandon wants Christina's input on the artist.
That's
that. Oh my God, that man! Look, that man's like, look. First of all, I didn't lost probably both of my friends. I like got my wife. That's what he got. He better go ahead and do right, defend at all costs, and till he can get his friends back. Because right now he don't have nobody. That's what he's supposed to be doing. He got to defend her. She said in my chat, he needs to defend me. Like, that man probably realized after all this time, I need to defend my wife, even though he should have been doing it. So bringing her in on it, because he know he messed up really bad with the artist. Now I hope that girl can sing, because I'm right there with Kid My Cheek. Like, what in the what's happening, maybe, if she cannot sing? You at the studio all night. What's the results? Because she sounds horrible. Girl, I hope you can sing, baby. I believe she can sing, because I'm on her page. She can actually sing. You know, I just hope that she turns it out on the show. And I didn't like the part when he said that the star group never made a star. Like, that's messed up. Like, where's your star at? It's different. If I can say I created Michael Jackson, no, I'm saying if I created Michael Jackson or Britney Spears or whatever, and I could probably say that. But for you to say, well, who made somebody the star group? You know, I forgot the name of it. No shade, but I forgot the name of that. Star Factor. The way he said it was you so upset because he said you spend your father's money. It must be true. You were triggered. You finna get up and everything. Like, it's like everybody wants to be on Russell's side and Anthony's side, and they're putting Brandon and Christine out. Like, they're the villains. That's how it's going to me. You can't sit at my table, baby. You can't sit with me. That's what it's giving. What do y'all think? Give me your opinions.
Yeah.
Sometimes a read could still be true. Who has come out the Star Factory? Like, he might should not have said it, but it could still be true.
Because I ain't never heard of the Star Factory.
Me either.
Look, I'm not saying that he has a Michael Jackson.
Okay, Willie Star Factory.
I'm saying okay, he don't have a Whitney Houston or Britney Spears. My point is, Anthony doesn't even have an old beat up New Edition group. What you got? We all hear about you going to Atlanta and nothing has happened. I don't know about your wife got and even I'm gonna be real. Let's have a conversation. When I first looked up the couples, when you look at the description, this before I even talk to them, interview them or anything, it literally says that he lives off his wife's money. She's the breadwinner.
What it said?
We having a conversation. It's really everywhere you look it up, that's what it says. So that's it. That's all. I'm sorry, I had a beer, so it's a little rapid.
Let me go and pour me a drink.
He acts like he lives off his wife's money.
He do. Kiss my teeth. You are absolutely right. And does.
Yeah, I mean, I think clearly his reaction was a hit dog will holler. He knew he was up. That's why he was mad, because it was the truth.
But do you see what I'm saying? Look at body language. Look at body language. I think Brandon was equally upset, but Brandon was equally upset because you coming from my shit. This is what I do. I invest a lot of time in this. You trying to find yourself, brother. And you talking about, I touched $1 million. Who says that as a read? If you touched $1 million, baby, you be looking like it. No shade. I'm saying, baby, it be all day, baby. Not saying you for your money, but y'all know what I'm saying. I'm on TV. I'm gonna flex all day.
There's a whole bunch of people touched $1 million and dead ass broke. What's in the bank account right now?
Look at the shade. Look at Raven.
Not $1 million. Not $1 million.
That's for you, Lee.
I mean, if they have $1 million, it's not Anthony's money. That's the thing. It's like, how did they invest in a luxury wine line? Like, that's not no cheap endeavor. So the wife might have that money, the father might have that money, but Anthony, we still, after this argument, boo, you need to tweet on Instagram or X or whatever they call Twitter now. Just tell us what you do.
What?
Twitter's called X now.
Bro, you are lying.
No, for real. Go look on your Twitter app.
Oh my God. I hate this. I hate it here. I hate it here.
Anthony, we still don't know what you do. You don't have to give us no like official corporate address, but just let us know generally.
And it better not be no address to no warehouse either. that got 12. That's got 12,000 square feet of meeting space and 27 office spaces.
Ain't nothing wrong with virtual office space, but we
Not
do
the
need
WeWorks.
to know.
Not the WeWorks.
Oh my God.
We do need to just know what you do. Just give us a job title, Anthony. That would be helpful.
What are my business hours? 9 to 5. I'm sorry.
Not the WeWork hours. He better not provide my work address in Detroit. I'm a clown.
Ain't nothing wrong with having your business mail go to the UPS store. We just need to know what that business is.
Damn, the UPS store. What's going on?
Not the USPS.
My business is in my car. Deliver my packages real quick. You know, I got my own business.
Now he got the PO box at the USPS.
Yes, it's fine. Just let us know what that business is. Inquiring minds wants to know. It just needs to be a business.
Now we finna pull a pan. Now we finna pull a Martin and Gina and go investigate. Find out he at the strip club. Remember the episode I just watched it the other day? They wanted to see what Tommy did. So then I want to know Anthony. Now this is gonna be a whole thing for us. That's Tommy. We have every time we find out what his job is. Where's Gina? I need my detective here. Junior detective, you know your job, man. When your mom's not here, you know that's your title. I need you to do your job.
I'll find it. I'm done cleaning up now, so I'll look it up and see what. Hold on, I can actually do it while I'm on the phone with y'all. Hold on, go to new tab.
What'd you say? I'm trying to find out what the T is.
What's his name? What's their last name? The Thompsons. Thompson.
Thank you, Raven. Girl over here. So they call us. They said my panels are raw.
Oh, wait a minute. His job popped right on up. He is. It looks like he works for production for Live Nation Entertainment.
Okay.
So he works for. Well, I don't know if he still works. I don't know if he still works for Live Nation or not, but according to his LinkedIn page, that's him. He's an executive producer at AT&T Network Production Company and Studio, which is Live Nation. Yeah, so production staff for Live Nation Entertainment, but it says he's been working here for 8 years and 3 months in Detroit, and he only works at Live Nation part-time.
Lies.
Bro, wait a minute. Did you say part-time?
That's what it says. I'm looking at.
Who works part-time at this age? Hold on. What grown man works part-time? They got a whole family. I'm so confused.
Yeah, and then it says that AT Network is like a subsidiary of Live Nation, like a mini company under Live Nation. So it says executive producer. So I can understand why he was in Atlanta, but Live Nation headquarters is here in California.
I'm so confused.
Lies.
But,
this you can write whatever you want on your LinkedIn page.
But I don't think that part-time is a lie though. Let me see. Let me read the about. Hold on.
Wait, who would put part-time in a bio? I wouldn't even put the part-time.
But hold on. Let me
job title.
Let me read. Let me
part-time. It's my second job.
Let me read his about entrepreneur business experience in.
I tried Uber my main job.
Right. His past work experience includes working at Capitol Records, Sony Music, Disney, Marvel Studios, and currently Live Nation. As a development director, global touring, he has developed new business, handled business affairs, promoted and managed special projects, identified new business opportunities, wrote assignment-winning proposals, and negotiated contract for projects with budgets between $50,000 to $3 million. That's a run-on sentence. It should be a semicolon. But managed attraction development for well-known clients, recreated company brands, and new positioning statement. Whoever wrote this was terrible. Created new business plans and corporate identities. Okay, so that's it. And then it says he holds a bachelor's of art in business administration from Michigan State. It serves
I believe that.
Serves as an executive producer for AT Network Production Company and Studio, and founder of Entertainment University Youth Programs 501c3.
Oh, I have 8 likes and 23 people watching. No, ma'am, no, sir. I can't get the likes up. People, y'all join the panel and the chat. Can't get the likes up, please. My girl would say it's free 99.
And yeah, oh no, it's okay. So that's what's on his LinkedIn. And if I'm gonna believe what's on his LinkedIn because I don't know no man that's gonna put part-time on their LinkedIn page. So maybe this part-time job is funded by his wife and his daddy's money.
I swear I better put Uber on there, some DoorDash or something. I don't know. Even if I said I own DoorDash, I don't know what I would have said. I wouldn't put part-time on there. I can't get over there. But
it's like
like
part-time. I screenshot it. I'm about to put
it
in the chat. Hold on, let me go on over here and put it in the chat. Then take a little sip of my drink.
Somebody said he does nothing. I can't. Y'all be clowning, bro.
They might have made him put part-time on there too.
So I went on ahead.
Just to be saying something, Erica.
What's her name?
Can you guys hear me?
I hear echo.
Is it still echoing? Okay, it's not me. Is that Arletta? What she say? So basically, he does nothing. Exactly.
It sounds like he flyers to me, but okay.
You said what you say? Kiss my cheeks.
It sounds like he down on the street passing out the flyers for the events for me, but okay.
Oh, not the flyer passer outer.
Oh no. Listen, like a promoter.
not if you text this number, I'm gonna get you a free section.
Oh
That's
no.
But okay. He doesn't move like an executive. He doesn't speak like an executive. He doesn't carry himself like somebody in a position of importance down at Live Nation. So I don't care what he wrote on the internet. I could write, I'm the captain of the United States military if I want to, but that don't mean it's true.
Well, I believe the part-time part because ain't no way. Yeah. Now, I mean, I'm not about to go through the Live Nation database and a directory and find his extension or nothing like that. No, I ain't doing all of that.
Please do it later.
Let me take a sip of this drink because
hello. We've been calling him on live. Hi, I'm supposed to speak to Anthony. This is Anthony Thompson here.
Right, call him live on the chat.
No,
shit.
Act like you about to hire him and be like,
oh my god.
This is the recruitment for Dish Nation because Dish Nation is actually a studio in Atlanta. This is the talent recruiter for Dish. Not I'm about to go to jail for imposing on somebody else's job.
Ooh, this is Fox Soul. We're actually calling to see if you were interested in being
work here.
Yeah, I thought kind of like what Dina is saying that they probably made him put part-time.
Oh, you mean Dina Jr. Which is Lee. Oh my bad.
It's in the chat. That he put part-time.
It's like a bad cup at the table. She gets me in trouble all the time. Okay, go ahead, Eric.
No, I was saying I agree. That's what I was thinking. They probably made him put part-time because he does like occasional events or certain projects, but he don't really work there. And they're like, you're not going to put our name because certain places you cannot just put your stuff, put them on your LinkedIn or put them, put whatever up without authorization. So that's why I think he probably is just, he just works on certain projects or he's worked on projects and they're like, okay, we'll put part-time on there and we good.
Okay, for those who watch me, y'all know I love my cast. But y'all also know that if I'm going to read or tell it, I'm going to do it. I'm going to go hard. I warned everybody in the beginning. I still love you at the end of this live. Whoever listens. Just wanted to say that.
Anthony, I mean, at any given time, you can come on Kamisha's channel to address to hush our assumptions that you either Tommy and you ain't got no job. Or, Tommy actually really did have a job. It just took us all 27 seasons to figure out what he actually did.
100%.
But, you can just come on the channel and let us know exactly what you do for Live Nation or AT&T Network, whatever it is. Just tell us what you do.
And if you don't want to come on the channel, just go on Instagram and tag us and we'll see it. It's fine.
Because I definitely, I don't care what you do.
I don't care what you do. I don't care if you could have an 8-figure a year job. I don't care. Just stop acting like a bitch and mind your own business. That's it.
Oh no.
Well, when you don't have any business to mind, you got to mind other people's business. And seeing that it seems that seeing that he ain't got no real job, unlike Tommy, he got to find other people's business to get into. It's like, you know what his new nickname is? Peter. You know how Peter from Real Housewives of Atlanta didn't have no other business but everybody else's? That's him. And don't get me wrong, I love Peter. I love him. You gonna need to repeat that. Yeah, you cutting in and out, Kanisha.
I said,
yeah, I too love Peter, who is not paying his employees and now being shut down in several venues, but he's still a wonderful person.
Not the one in Baltimore. I can't speak for the one in Miami, but I know about not the one in Baltimore. But because I'm a big fan of the bar one restaurant and yacht experience. But go ahead.
First of all, mind you late. We will start talking about what had happened now. Rewind, ma'am. Rewind. You should have been here.
You know she had to go to church. I went to Bedside Baptist this morning.
I forgot. She had to take care of her baby. So how's your baby, Mom? I forgot. I feel bad now. How's your baby? She had to take care of her son because they was over there fighting and crazy. She just got home. Oh. Okay, so when you go do your live, I'll hop on mine.
Yeah, that's wild.
I got you.
Yeah, we just need to, kind of know just a little bit of what he do. But that's it. This episode, it was just City Boys down 10,000. City Boys down 10,000 because
City Boys, yeah.
City Boys down 10,000 because all they did was cry this episode.
Oh my god! It's like, I'm telling you, Lee is a cousin sister that if I were at the table, it would ask us to leave because we'd be at the end of the table, people being serious and shit. We on the end of the table laughing and stuff, whispering. What they talking about? Don't worry about it.
We talk about y'all.
Period. Is.
Indeed.
Oh, Lord. I'd rather say will. Whenever we have like 10 or more people on my live virtual alone, everybody be doing stuff like me and Lee would be on sync and clowning. You have to watch some of them old lives. It's hilarious. I'm sorry. Okay. Anybody got any final thoughts about this hotmess.com? Like y'all up and down. I'm pretty sure y'all gonna watch this and I'm pretty sure y'all gonna be pissed or something. Maybe you're not, I don't know. But it's what I do, it's my job. Just saying.
I don't have nothing else to say. It ain't Sassy Boys up 1,000 on the next episode.
Well, with the whole thing, what you said, Christina Russell and Deb, my right hand right there in the chat, Christina, aka Christina. The thing about I'm not gonna accuse anybody of lying. I'm not even gonna accuse Anthony of that. I just said I really believe Brandon based on the body language. Now, it's hard for me to believe if Christina is lying because of Anthony. If Anthony with this, I would be like wondering, is Chris lying? But Anthony's mixed, and that's where it's for me.
No, she's lying when she called Russell because Brittany clearly said, no, Anthony did not talk to me about Russell. Then Christina went and called Russell and was like, oh, Anthony told Brittany, you all don't, told Brittany that you all don't like her or whatever. And it's like, she clearly said on the footage, no, Anthony didn't talk to me about Russell. So her whole
could that been edited?
Russell was being messy, I think.
I think it's something more.
Girl, you okay? So
Anthony is not being truth of mine. I'm so sorry, ma'am.
Oh, not crybaby.
I'm not at home, ma'am. With my on internet.
Oh, okay. Because I was about to say,
I am not at home, ma'am. And then here's trash. No, ma'am, I'm not at home. I'm with somebody's internet, which is horrible. Anthony, Maud loves Anthony, mind you. She caps a cape on. You can hear me now, Maud. I know what I'm doing, ma'am. Unlike you, I know what I'm doing. I know when it goes out. I just wait. So, so I just feel like that Anthony is messy and not being truthful. Sorry. I 100%. I think it was edited. I do.
Wait, Lee, we can't hear you. Or I can.
I can't
Oh
hear.
shit! Can
I
y'all
hear
hear
you
me
now.
now?
Go ahead. Yes.
Oh, because here I am talking about somebody else's microphone. Y'all can't even hear me. Oh fuck! I didn't forgot what I was about to say. Never mind.
I said edited. I said edited.
Yeah. I'm not the one to be on the editing side or say that it was editing because you said it. But in this instance, I do think that there was some etiquette, some editing, in it because
there was no etiquette.
I'm not edit. I didn't mean to say etiquette. I meant to say editing. Lord Jesus, the drink already getting to me, y'all.
Maud, first of all, ma'am, again, this is not mine. Second of all, you have no room to talk. I'm gonna come back. Can you hear me? No.
Every panel. Maud, you know what? You need to go and sell your cape to get better internet. Go sell
First of all, you can't come for me, ma'am. You know me.
Adds flavor to the discussion.
It does. Sadly, your internet is part of the panel. Plain blank period. Your panel, it's part of the panel. Everything.
The record scratch.
Oh my God. I'm sorry. Y'all know I do that for Lee mostly because I just like to hear. All right,
that's it.
It fits the mood though. It does. All right, I don't have anything else for the show, y'all. I'm gonna be putting some clips up. People might be upset with me, man. They may not care. I don't know. But baby, this was a lit live. I ain't gonna front. At least I went to sleep. Lee, you missed it. I snored the entire live last time, and I still record. It's still up. I don't care. It's up and it's stuck.
Okay, so then I ain't the only one. We was reviewing. Man, this is back when I was living in DC. I don't know what we was reviewing. We was reviewing something, and I was waiting on my food, and I laid down, and my mom. I think she still got it, but she kicked me out of the live. I was on there snoring, and then somebody gonna say, "I wonder if she got her McDonald's."
Girl, didn't follow man too. She was bad,
and I was like, "I sure did. I ate that McDonald's." Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
It's something wrong with McDonald's food. Gross. Thank you, Raven. It was a good live. I had 23, 25, somebody 20 people to live. Y'all like the truck when we be going in on Sunday. So I think y'all streaming every Sunday.
Well, as long as the sassy boys keep being up 1,000, we're gonna be all right. It's gonna be us. The live's gonna be lit.
Oh my God, the lives are always lit and raw. Period.
Yes. Because there are bitch boys every week. Every weekend.
Yes. Sassy boys up 1,000 this week. They was up.
A little bit dramatic today, guys.
Yeah, they was more dramatic than more dramatic. You wow for that. Sassy boys up was 1,000. They was all at that little Bible study about all they needed was some fingernail polish and some gold under eye patches, and they would have been it.
They needed Jesus because they did not actually study the Bible. I'm just gonna say.
Oh my God! Now we need Jesus in the room.
They did. At least they didn't call it a powwow.
Well, 3 or more was there praying, so he came at the end. He all the time.
That's true.
What they say, a ponderosa.
Erica, you heard what I said?
Yep. At the end, they did pray. So they give it up for the Lord. We will give it up for the Lord.
He ain't gonna come when you want to, but he gonna come on time.
Look, God is good. Let me get over here. Got the devil up in it. I'm out of here, y'all. I swear I can't with you. I'm so tired. I should go to church.
All right. Great show, you guys.
It was, as always. All right, y'all. What y'all got going on real quick? Kid My Cheek. What's happening on Kid My Cheeks TV?
We coming up on the heels of Big Brother getting ready to start.
Yes.
Other content coming up soon. I have the link to the Big Brother Fantasy League. So as soon as the cast drop, we will be drafting our fantasy teams. And hopefully I'll have the link for the Challenge Fantasy Leagues tonight, hopefully, fingers crossed. And then, of course, just the usual reviews of our reality shows, me and Ebby every Wednesday night. And that's about it.
What you got going on, Miss Lee? Have you been taking your TikToks and putting? I'm sorry, what was it, your video? Put them on your, put them on your YouTube. I couldn't confuse. Your TikToks, put them on YouTube. Have you done that yet? Are we still?
To put them on my TikTok, then download them, then put them on my YouTube. But we was moving.
Yes.
So yeah, that's a this week project. So stay tuned.
Okay, Erica. Exactly, Erica.
I'm doing Love During Lockup. I am doing Atlanta, but they kind of bore me a little bit, but I'm doing them. And I'm getting caught up on 90 days before the 90 days. So good things are happening.
Girl, you
so
love
come
that
on
show.
by.
All right, y'all. Look, y'all me. I do have an interview, I think, tomorrow with Marie from Bell Collective. So I hope you guys tune in for that. Please be in me. I'm pretty sure that's a lot. Jesus Christ. Is that Abby Jr.? Okay, also, I'll check out my new merch. Things that Commission Review says. I always say things are the things. It's the first part of this,
Is that a shot glass?
It sure is, ma'am. So, guys, also get doubles up here. So make sure you guys get the merch. Let me know so I can go ahead and show everybody, and show you off or whatever. I don't know why I had a paddle say. It was an accident. So I got some shoes, a paddle, t-shirt, jacket, bag, literally all the time. So, check it out. Let me know. The computer. I'm gonna go. My thing is in my nerves. I love y'all.
Bye.
Dang, this was an hour. Is we backstage?